Young Thug is back making headlines, but not for the music yet. This time, he's sending spiders to promote his album. He's done stuff like this before, like sending snakes during previous rollouts, but honestly, now might not be the right time for stunts. He's still fighting his legal issues, and it's hard to tell where things are headed for him musically. Meanwhile, Gunna is clearly doing better in terms of success and momentum. People can argue about it all day, but the numbers and buzz say it all. Thug just isn't hitting the same anymore. He did recently drop a few things, like a feature with Lil Baby that was solid. There was also a track with Future, but Thug's part on that one was underwhelming. Future held it down, but Thug seemed off. The album's called Business is Business, or something like that. It's not totally clear if that's even the final name, but the spider theme is part of the rollout. He even sent a tarantula to Block Boy Max, staying on brand with the whole spider thing. Still, it's not clear if this is going to help the album's success. Thug's been locked up, and it's hard to say if fans are still tuned in. What's even more complicated is the rift between him and Gunna. Gunna didn't really do anything wild, at least not more than 8 others who also took deals. Even Thug's own brother did the same. Yet for some reason, Thug has an issue with Gunna. Maybe it's deeper than what we know. Either way, it created a split. Gunna was never a street guy like Thug. That's just not who he was. Thug, on the other hand, was about that life and is not someone people play with. Jermaine Dupri just signed a group called dvsn. He's calling it his first big move for So Def Hive. He talked about seeing their shows and the fan love and said he felt it was the right time to bring them in. But honestly, Jermaine Dupri seems out of touch now. He's not the same force he once was in the late 90s or early 2000s. Back then, signing to So Def meant something major. These days, it just feels like another shot in the dark. He's tried before, like with 24 Horrors and other artists, but nothing really clicked. This just feels like another experiment. People need to stop signing to legacy labels just because of a name. It's not 2002 anymore. And yeah, dvsn was signed to OVO for a while, but it looks like they quietly left. Their numbers aren't what they used to be, and they haven't dropped anything big since 2022. Maybe they just needed a change, especially if they felt like OVO wasn't giving them the spotlight anymore. Ray J made a post for Pride Month and said something like, "We gotta get down with the gay." That wouldn't be so unusual if it weren't for the stories popping up right now, especially the ones Suge Knight shared. Suge said Ray J and Diddy were romantically involved. It sounds wild, but given everything going on with Diddy lately, it's hard to completely ignore it. Some people are defending Diddy really hard, and it's starting to look suspicious, like maybe they've done stuff too and don't want to stir the pot. Ray J, Kanye, even Fat Joe, some of them were defending Diddy at first, but now they're going quiet. Fat Joe especially tends to fall back when things get too hot. In another piece of news, Beanie Sigel confirmed that Jay-Z ghostwrote for him back in the day. Not really shocking. It's been a quiet few years for Beanie. He tried to come back recently, but gave up fast. Memphis Bleek, on the other hand, is always going to be okay financially because of Jay-Z. But musically, that's another story. His listener count is low, around 368,000 monthly listeners. And that's not great for someone who was once a key part of the Rockefeller team. His recent music hasn't done much either, even when he featured Benny the Butcher, one song only, got 15,000 plays. Bleek's time has passed. He might want to hang it up and just focus on other ventures. Then there's Savannah Chrisley, daughter of Todd Chrisley, coming out to speak on the Tory Lanez situation. She didn't directly support him, but questioned parts of the case and pointed out inconsistencies. Her dad just got pardoned, so she's kind of in the spotlight again. A lot of people are starting to see that Tory's trial had some weird elements, and some are hoping he gets a fair retrial. Diddy is facing heat from all directions. One of the women featured in the documentary Surviving Diddy, Sarah, hasn't testified yet, but her name keeps coming up. People are wondering why she hasn't taken a stand. Some folks who were around during the Making the Band days claim she was involved with Diddy and another guy named Fred, even though she had a husband and child. If that's true, it makes her motives questionable. But again, that's what they're saying. People who were actually there. It's a messy situation all around. Lil Durk's legal issues are still a big deal. A judge admitted that Durk's $4.5 million bail isn't exactly a guarantee he'd come back for trial. but also said the prosecutors don't have enough solid evidence to keep him locked up. The feds used to have a crazy high conviction rate, but it seems like some of these cases are sloppily put together now. Vybz Kartel is dealing with his own drama too. The Trinidad and Tobago government isn't happy with him. The finance minister is asking questions about a $950,000 payment made to him for a music festival. That promoter even said publicly how much Kartel charged, which is a big no-no. Kartel could sue him just for revealing the fee. In the music industry, deals vary based on the venue, ticket prices, and more. Now that the promoter spilled the surge number, people might try to use it against Kartel in future negotiations. On top of that, the promoter is now under investigation, and Kartel probably won't even get to perform. He'll likely keep part of the money because they canceled the event, but still, it's turning into a mess. Cassie's involvement in Diddy's case is also controversial. Gene Deal made a good point. Cassie isn't just testifying to help anyone. She's doing it to protect herself. Like others, she's probably getting immunity. Everyone testifying has likely signed deals to avoid being charged themselves. So, when they admit they helped Diddy with questionable things, they're covered. It's all part of the legal strategy. Then there's news about Kendrick Lamar being on Clipse's new album. Not surprising. He's probably going to throw more shots at Drake. This feud is still burning. One of Kodak Black's old lawyers recently talked about YNW Melly's case. He said that when Melly first turned himself in, he should have gone to trial within 6 months. The state wasn't ready. The case was a mess. But Melly switched lawyers and now it's been 7 years. That gave the state time to fix all their mistakes and build a stronger case. The lawyer's advice was simple. Sometimes, going fast is better in court. If they're not ready, you can catch them off guard. But if you wait, they have time to prepare and perfect everything. Finally, Memoo600 got pressed for dissing Lil Durk. DJU checked him and told him straight up that people wouldn't even know Memo's name if it weren't for MDK. Nothing physical happened, but the message was loud and clear. That's all for now. We'll see how all these stories unfold in the next few weeks.